Okay,
and he's done some goals.
I've got 3 more questions.
Right.
Because we're gonna wrap this one up soon.
What we gonna ask Ak, yeah?
I won that one, but
I came in and even asked me about my book or not. I must say no more.
Actually, I looked at that today.
Don't worry about
He's a reader.
It's still there. I still read it.
It came out November.
You haven't read it yet?
It came out November. It came out November.
Oh look, that's
I've done this. Listen,
you bought a free copy for me.
man.
Yeah. Man said free.
So
Trying to be number one out there.
asked whether he plans to go into management when he hangs up
That's
his
a good
boots.
question. Is that something for you?
Is that in the book? That came out in November.
Nice.
Got to read it. No, do that. Do the signature. You got to read the book to find out.
Read the book to find out. Nah, you know what? I've been in football 18 years, and I don't think I can't. I've got no aspirations to be a manager.
Yeah.
Even though I've always said I wanted like a 6-month stint, like manager gets sacked in January and I take it to May, and then I'm like, yeah, cool, take over and that. But for me, what I think I can give back is I'm starting this BMO mentoring, which will deal at the kids, kid level, just to get your mind right, because I believe that the most important thing that we hold as individuals is our mind right. So that's what I want to get in the mentoring, but I really can't see myself going and being a coach or a manager. Definitely not coach.
Even like a striker coach or something.
Do you know what? Nah. You know what? I'd want to do it if I was to do something. I just think it's natural for me. So we get younger strikers in. Do you know what I'm saying? And even strikers I play against. For me, there's a striker, Uche, at Cambridge. If you all know him, 6'4", built. But then I'll see play against him, and he can be so effective. I look at him thinking, oh gosh, but if I could run like you now, and I'll pull him to the side, and I'll be like, well, stay in your lane. Like, you don't have to try and be Ronaldo and Giggs and Sturridge all in one.
Experience,
of course, it does. But this is what I'm trying to get at. When I was young,
I
didn't. So I feel like I take it upon myself now to be able to say, well, look, wait. My life don't change if you listen or if you don't listen. This is me just giving you a little bit of advice sort of thing. So, but as a striker coach, you know what? I think when I hang up my boots, I'm going to hang up my boots.
You don't really hang up now, though.
Nah.
I was about to say, you look like you're still in good shape.
I'm good. I feel good. And I do believe, like you said, when it comes to experience, I believe that at my age now is as long as I enjoy it, I'll keep playing it, because there's no lie. You got to still put your body through. You know what I'm saying, some trauma to be able to, but when you're enjoying something, it don't feel like work. So as long as I enjoy the game, but I'll keep going up against these pups that are always trying to test themselves. You get me?
Are we saying Wickham another season?
Yeah, I mean, my contract's up with Wickham at the end of this season. But yeah, man, I'm enjoying my time there. So I'll sit down with the powers that be, and then we'll hash out something and see what next year brings. But there's a little bit of talk about Nigeria and the World Cup. So
I was gonna ask you.
There's talk out there.
Yeah. I'm not gonna throw it in there.
Yeah. Go on. He does it all the time. Go on.
Go on, throw him. No, throw him, man. Don't be scared. Go on, speak, man. Go on.
After you bring it up.
Did I bring it up?
No, I think Lamin did.
No, because every now and then we like to just see he's got caps for their country.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. What caps you got?
What? Who's not played?
There we go.
So what's your where? What's
you see, he hasn't
he's asked you.
I didn't do my research. I'm training today. Sorry, go on.
So obviously been at Watford when I was younger.
Yeah.
Been on loan to Gillingham, Watford.
Keep saying what?
Heyday of my career. That's the highlight of it all. Played in Nigeria, which was just
You played for Nigeria?
And in Nigeria.
Oh yeah? Who'd you play against? Did y'all win? Y'all score?
Italy. Remember that? Spence? No, Spence.
I can't remember.
Spence. No, I've never scored for
no.
We played against Pirlo, don't it?
I played against Pirlo. I'm so happy you.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring that up for you.
That's a big look.
I'm so happy.
That's a big look. That's a big look.
Yeah, so hopefully, you can get.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
I would love nothing more than to see you turn out here.
Yeah,
man. No, you know what? It's needed, man.
There is talk. 100% there is talk at the moment, sort of thing. So as long as I keep scoring the goals,
Beast, what I'm
and
saying.
then we'll see. And then I'll have to body check Messi because we've got Messi in our group and that. So say no more. You get what I'm saying? Put it through my legs. I can put you down, boy.
Would you? I'm not gonna say. Is Stevie G the best player you've played against?
Yeah, man. Hands down.
Is that because you're Liverpool? Though?
Nah.
You played against Man U. You played against some top.
Let me tell you something. Stevie G was heads.
Did he score a free kick that game?
Yep, scored 2. Header and a free kick. When I mean heads above, Coutinho played. When I mean heads and shoulders above. So when I say, this is how, for me, when I judge, when I play against somebody, it's when I feel like they can be like, all right, it's time for me to change the game. That was it. It was when he wanted to, just before he scored his header, he picked up half on the half rail and put it on his chest, passed, followed, and was like, I'm just going to run past these 2 men. And then just kind of stride past. And I'm talking about, we're playing out of our skin. You know, it's Wimbledon, Liverpool, and knocking. And then we made it 1-1. And then the free kick came. And I remember walking back. And I was like, you're going to pull it in. And he just went, and then he's made it in. But that was, for me, and of course, he forwarded my book. So I'm,
serious?
Man, he did the forward for my book. So when I know I'm humbled and I'm blessed, that's massive for me. But, and I'm not just saying that, he was the best player I played. I played against him once, but he stood out miles.
You played against Lamps?
Did Lamps? No. Did I play against Lamps? No. Didn't play against Lamps. Played against Terry. Played against Salah. Played against
Salah.
Yeah. When was that, Chelsea?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Played against Matic.
Matt Diddy.
Nah, Drugs didn't play. I would have loved to play.
What about
love to play
coming up against Terry? What was that like? Is he? Speak real. Like, is he as good as what people?
Well, it was a pre-season game.
Oh,
sorry, it was a pre-season game when we
but you
played.
can still see though.
No. Let me say one thing is, I would say you know JT scored the winner in that game. He got quality. He can read the game. As soon as he came on second half. As soon as he came on. There weren't no egos in him. It was like, big man, I'm not even going to get close to you.
Like that?
I'm not even going to get close to you. Trust me.
Stay
there. So I'm trying to feel him, stay there. Because he knows. There's no disrespect. Said it. I had a conversation with Rio and I was like, I would have loved to play against you. He goes, big man, you wouldn't even see me. I would have allowed you to film me. You would have come and I would have stepped in. And if we would have, I would have let Vidic fight you.
Like you said,
that's what he said to me. And this is no egos. This is not him thinking, I'm going to show him. It's like, bruv, I'm going to beat you at your game. So for me, and this is what I'm saying, and you can see that with JT. And this is where I come across when people talk about kids now, and I've got centre halves up against me, and I wouldn't try and outrun them. This is not me being like, play over the top and I'll race them. No, this ain't me trying to show that I'm as quick as you, and this is, so they will try and show that they're as strong as me. So I'm like, no disrespect, and I'll be like, oh well, that's my game. I'd love you to do that. So. The players that, and I keep saying it, there ain't no shame staying in your footballing lane. And so I need the good ones know what they're good at and do what they're good at. So JT was, you could see he knew, and this was, 2.5 seasons ago, so he was not saying it's coming to the end, but it was coming towards the end. So in his peak, you can see, you don't win what you win. You don't play what you've played without having that. And I don't care what anybody says, you have got to earn it. And he has. So you give him his props.
I'm going to round up because what I did have, but you kind of like spoiled it.
It's true, man.
I was gonna give out a copy of the book.
Oh, them ones there. Who spoiled? I didn't spoil it. I was just giving it up for y'all.
Do you know what I mean? Just give out a copy of the book. So I don't know how we're gonna do this giveaway, but talk about the book for a bit.
Okay.
What made you want to do a book?
Well, where can we get the book from?
Amazon and Waterstones. You can get it. I think.
Not Akinfenwa.com.
Nah, do you know what? I haven't got an Akinfenwa.com, you know?
What?
Yeah,
that's mad.
I have not even got...
Let's talk
no,
a bit.
do you know what? We'll chat because people have been coming. See? Spence, people... Let me show you something. I've just got out my Snapchat right now to say, because Spence is going to purchase the book right now. I'm out here. Spence, on the podcast, he's purchasing...
Going on Amazon now.
To purchase the Akinfenwa book.
Podcast.
Counter-attack podcast. They got that in sweetly. I like that. That's what they nice. You know? He got to purchase the book. You get what I'm saying? No. So it was, so...
Oh, it'll come tomorrow as well.
No, them ones, speedy service.
You know what? And I'll
Amazon
tell you,
Prime, innit?
he's actually a book man.
Right, he's
So
a book man.
I
Book man.
truly,
Book man.
and this is what I'm saying, Spence, I truly want your honest opinion. No sugarcoat.
No, I'll
read the
give you
book
I'll give you the
and
real.
give me your honest opinion.
I think it's a read it.
So-
I bought one.
I'm telling you,
to give
read
away.
the book. No, read the book. I'm telling you, read
I
it.
might read it first.
See, things like this is what I love reading. Like so many players like I've read over the years. I just like it just to see
Yeah.
where you started out
Yeah,
from,
yeah,
your
yeah.
hustle, what you've been through.
So
love that.
for me, and that's the reason you asked the question about why I wrote the book. It got to a stage where, and this is why I keep coming back to, and I use this word humbling. Like, there's probably 5% of the elite that's written a book, an autobiography.
Yeah.
The highest I played was League One. Do I feel like I've underachieved as a footballer? Yeah, because I feel like I should have played higher.
Naturally.
Yeah.
But
That's
to
just
be
a competitor in you.
Yeah, that's just me. I mean,
Yeah.
of course, and timing, and it's all in the book as well. Timing. I was going to go to Wolves at one point in the champ, broke my leg. So then it took me a year and a half to come back from there. But for me, I do not. There's one regret, and it's in the book. One regret in my football. So Spence purchased the book while I was here. Shout out Spence
Shout out
for
Spence.
real.
Hey,
Shout out
listen,
Spence.
we've got to keep our money.
For
with
real,
black
for
people.
real.
Aye.
Real talk. Bro.
Real talk.
You know what? You got it in there.
Yeah,
every
yeah,
every
yeah.
podcast.
It'll come on to that.
Black
It'll
excellence.
come on to that.
Alright,
Black
cool, man.
excellence.
We listen. We'll
Listen.
talk. So yeah, it was. My one regret was leaving Swansea with a broken leg. So I left Swansea injured because Gillingham offered me a contract.
What's that? The rotary coming?
Oh, no. To be fair, it was Verge. I thought Verge sent man a message, but he actually just showed me that Verge Van Dijk sent a tweet. I was thinking,
right.
I was like, Rod, what man sent me a message? Did he hear me cussing him or something? Verge, I was bigging you up, cuz. So yeah, I let the money take me. Gillingham coming with an offer. I said that Bournemouth. I was like, you know what? Swansea's not. They're not upping my. They're just giving me the same deal.
Same thing.
So I was like, nah. And then that was my one regret. So I should have done my rehab there. But other than that, look.
Do you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I'll go there and say it. My one regret was starting for Gillingham as well. I never should have done it. Never.
Yeah,
You should have.
But I told
Charlton, innit?
Yeah, I never should have. Never ever.
Scally's still the chairman then.
Scally was the chairman.
Who was the manager?
Scally Hessenthal.
Yeah, Andy.
Hess, yeah.
No, Peter Taylor, and then Hess coming after. Peter Taylor, and then Hessenthal came in. Because Hessenthal played for him. Don't forget that.
So you must have come the year after I left.
Should have. Nah, he was young then.
I was young.
He was
but
young.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
It must have been because
Probably.
He was young.
Was you under Taylor? Yeah.
I was under Taylor.
Yeah. And then Taylor left. I forgot what. He left. It wasn't quite the summer. He left
He
just
must have
after the
left.
season.
Yeah.
Just after the season started. I should have stayed at
I
Charlton.
always
yeah,
say
no,
that.
I
You should've
should have.
stayed at
Yeah, it's just that's football, isn't it? Hindsight's a beautiful thing.
So someone said to say hello to you, Dicko, Chris Dixon.
Oh my
Shout out
guy!
Dicko.
Shout out Dicko. What's going on, my brother?
Yeah, Dicko's coming on very, very soon.
My guy.
Happy
my
birthday,
guy.
Dicko. His birthday
Oh, his
today.
birthday
as well.
Happy birthday, big man.
Yeah, happy birthday. Let me get that on the snap. But also your hats and
Yeah,
your clothing
yeah.
smell quite
Like, do you
well.
know what? This is what. So I'll come back to it. So in the sense where I felt they did a poll. I was probably the most known person outside the Premiership. So it was a fact where I've got over 2 million on the social media
Yeah, it's
across
nuts.
my platform. So it's what I mean, and I kid you not when I use this word humbling. I can't use it enough. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm a lower league footballer with the profile of, and I'm doing quotes because you can't see it, as a Premiership footballer.
No, 100%.
But so for me, it was that time. People were asking the questions about, you know what was my trials
what
and
else you did?
tribulations? What else
Yeah,
did I
what
do?
else you
X, Y,
did?
Z.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
did I come through? And I saw the following, so I thought it was time for me to be able to say, well,
something
look, let me put this out. You know, let me say that. Because my whole mantra is, you know what, they said I was too big to play football, but almost 200 goals later, I'm still doing what they said I was too big to do. So for me, it was like, if I could inspire just one person, then it was a success for me to write my book. So yeah, man, the book's out. Stevie G did the foreword, Mr. No.
Shout
When
out
you
Stevie G.
ask people, when you ask Stevie G for something, his favourite word is no.
Oh,
So
serious?
yeah, he's Mr. No. I went to one of his dinners and he was he was talking, and they were saying that, and then for me when they were saying, look, we got Stevie G, and he asked him, and he said, yeah. I was like, rah, this is one of the best for me, one of the best players, one of the best midfielders England has produced, one of the best players that Liverpool have played with. For him to write the foreword for, and I've only played against him for one game. I played against him, and then we met up in LA. Man bought me a burger. You know what I'm saying? Bought the brothers a burger. I bought my whole team burgers and drink. It's just, for me, it's humbling. So where my life has gone and where it's still yet to go, I can only just say...
He's got a few bob, though.
Yeah, man, he's peeling up.
Hey, we've got a few bob, right? Burgers,
I ain't gonna lie, cause I wasn't gonna pay anyway. Stevie, hey, this brother here paying. I'm saying, nah, he peed up, man, he peed up. But nah, man, that was it. So, and then for me to be able to drop the book, so 2017 has been a momentous year for me, man. Do you know what?
Where did the tag come from? The beast mode tag. Where did it come
Crazy
from? That's one. So everyone says beast mode, and everyone's always catting to take a picture of you and go, yeah, beast mode. What?
So the beast. So the beast come from a YouTuber. It's a KSI YouTuber.
Oh, shout out KSI.
Yeah, KSI. And big up KSI. Big up KSI and big up the Sidemen. All of them man there. Yeah. So them. Funny enough, it's about 5 years ago.
Decent house.
KSI brought me. Yeah, yard man. Alright, listen, KSI, you listening, yeah? But let me get the West Wing, bro. Like, let me say, so real talk. They brought me into the social media world. Okay. So there was a video going around. It was like, B, have you seen this video? Like this YouTuber and KSI, he does this segment of Beast players. Yeah. So every week he does a Beast player, and he did one of you. So I was like, oh no, let me go see it. And at this time I didn't have no Instagram, no Twitter, no Facebook. I was totally off social media. So I watched the video, it had like 2 million views in the first week. And he was going on, this player's a beast, he's 97 strength or something. So I was like, alright, boom, and I met up with my brother. Yeah, shout out FIFA here. I should have always been 99, I like 97. Nah, so then it was like, I met with my brother and it was like, yo, have you seen this video? I was like, yeah, I see it. So it was like, so then it was like, so what can we do? What can we do to be able to do something and give back to the people? Yeah. And then that's our beast mode. Because beast mode, everybody was saying beast mode, so beast mode's been around for time. Yeah. So we wanted to put our spins. I was like, look, let's do beast mode on it. So BMO it is, and it's a mantra rather than just the size. You know what I'm saying? It's your mind that's the strongest thing, and then that's how beast mode was born. And then boom, in the first year, it was like the biggest selling startup company. It went mad. And now,
did it go scrap? Sorry, Spence. Sorry.
But yeah,
skinny back. Big up Daps. Yeah, Daps really know. Michael Dapper, not you, Daps.
I was ready to take that. But no, listen. Thank you very much for coming on.
No, it was a blessing, man.
It's been an absolute pleasure, man. Like I said, guys, the live show tickets are selling quite quickly, so make sure you get yourself down there.
Have we got the Beast Cup though?
Have you got the Beast coming?
We've got the Beast
coming. Them man even invite me, bro. I'm hearing all this live show and that, and he was name dropping. Now, Ranger's gonna be there. Tim's is gonna be there. Anton Ferdinand gonna be there. I was like, oh, okay.
No, don't worry. Listen, he's getting his invite.
Hopefully, front and
come on, now.
We can review the book up there.
We can review the book, yeah.
So tickets are selling fast.
Where are your tickets, people?
Get me. Oh gosh, what else is going on? I think that's about it.
I know it's end of the year.
This coming out New Year's Day, so you lot, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
To everyone.
Keep safe.
Like I said, we've got a book. I should have brought the book with me just to prove it. We've got a book that we're giving away. Yeah. We don't know how we're going to give that away yet, so I might leave that up to you to somehow give that away. But yeah.
Alright, cool. Let's do something now then. Yeah. Off the top of the dome, and I'm going to want all of you. What's been your best memory of 2017? So your people, if you give us what your best memory of 2017, we'll kind of pick which we think is the best one, and then we'll give the book away. So now we're here. What's been yours?
My best memory of 2017? Footballing or life?
Just life. Just give us life.
Life's bigger than football.
Good talk.
You know what? My niece, shout out my brother. He had a baby last year. She turned 1.
Boom.
That was quite special for me.
Boom.
Shout out Baby Rain.
Boom.
Baby Rain.
Mine's easy. Getting back to playing football again after that leg.
Cause I've been there. My brother already know that feeling, my brother.
Yeah, that's probably mine straight away.
Okay. Spence?
For
baby.
me, yeah, got
KD.
Yeah, KD,
Aye,
bruv.
shout
Yeah,
out
so
KD.
had my third child,
The king.
Congrats.
which was very, very special one because about 5 years ago, like we lost my dad.
Sorry
So
to hear that.
nah, these things happen, you know.
I know.
But yeah, so we had I had my son now, named him after my dad.
Boom.
So it's like we're family's back in full
Blessings on
circle.
blessings,
Okay,
blessings on
again.
blessings, blessings on
And
blessings.
you?
What about yours, Beast?
So mine, to be fair, it's a pretty simple one. I became an author. It was a life dream to be able to write a book and give a book out there. So I was able to do that. So my best memory of 2017 was, you know, dropping my autobiography, my story. So
Love that.
Yeah,
And make sure you all go out and get that.
Yeah, go copy.
Like I said, we're gonna
Tag us
give
in
it.
tag us
Yes.
in it when you
Tag us in it. Tag Bayo Akinfenwa. I'm telling you, guys.
I call him the Beast, man.
The Beast.
The
Let's
Beast.
have to give him a little follow.
Yeah, man. So guys,
You
love
follow me
it.
back here?
Keep liking,
Yeah, man,
subscribing,
because you bought my book,
liking,
I'm following you back.
subscribing, commenting. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna give away the book. Spencer's bought his book.
I got my.
Lamin, you need to get a
My
book.
book's coming.
I'm actually
Say no
gonna
more.
buy. I'm actually gonna buy one more.
100%.
I'm actually gonna buy one more. Actually.
See
What are you
that?
gonna give it to?
No. This could be mine. Yeah, this could be mine.
Alright, support
So-
the movement. Go cop the book.
But
people.
yeah, thank you so much for coming on, man.
It's a blessing.
up,
Thank you for having me.
I know you're a very busy guy. So
Nah,
yeah,
man.
all the best for you, man.
Yeah, man.
And I-
Thank you, man.
and I
And
think
this,
for
hey,
me
man,
is
this
even
podcast
blessed
is dope, man.
No,
Counter attack, real talk, man. I've had a
listen.
blast, man. I've had a blast. At first, I was like, look, man, I'm in and out, man. I realised I was like, I'm gonna go somewhere better. But now I'm here, cuz, and we chatting. So, nah, man, this is dope. You're doing big things, man. So,
We're
this
trying.
is going to blow. So, 2018 is going to be mad for y'all, man. So,
Oh,
watch
love
out,
that.
man. Watch the space,
Love that,
people.
But yeah, Counter Attack Podcast, guys, we're out.
Easy.
Ping. I love that, man.
Nah, man. It's a blessing.